Well, hey guys, and welcome back to the finale of the Road to Glory series. Yes, it has come to the time we've got to say goodbye to our team. Thank you guys so much for watching this series. Sound like I'm going to get emotional in a minute, but I'm definitely not, as we've still got big business to do. But again, I will say thank you guys so much for the support on this save. We move on to another one tomorrow or the day after. As you might be thinking, what's this on the back of the chair? It's a little hint. You probably won't get it from that shirt, but we're hinting towards the next series, as today we have Napoli Sassuolo and the biggest game of Juve recent history. It's Chelsea in the Champions League final, as we're going to simulate both first games. If you didn't know already, spoiler alert for the last episode, the league is gone. Yes, we can't win it anymore, so we're just going to have to keep on going with what we've got, see if we can win the Champions League, the only trophy we can do. Maybe try and finish in the top 4 if we can win our simulated games, and that's about as much as I want to go today, as we've made one change to the team. Ezri Konsa's out, not Eric Konsa, and Matthijs de Ligt is back in the team with Bastoni in the defence, trying to shore up his fitness for the big game against Chelsea, which I do want him featuring in, as Napoli are above us. What's the result going to be in this one? It's a 2-1 win, you know. Dybala, Asensio and Matheus Cunha to win it. So we might actually get top 4. I'd honestly take that at the minute, as we do drop down to 5th still though. Oh no, we stay in 5th, should I say. Lazio winning their game in hand, and it has put our manager rating in a bit of a rut, but we do have the biggest game to try and redeem it with. So I don't think I'm getting sacked before the final. Not getting Jose Mourinho'd, as Sassuolo is the final game of the Serie A season. We've been in the Championship. We've been in Holland, and we've been in Serie A right now. So we've been to 3 leagues. I was going to say I thought we'd been to a lot more, but no, the Championship we're in like 3 or 4 seasons, weren't we? We were there a long time. I think 3 in the end, as these are in 9th. It's going to be the full team again, the exact same team before the Champions League final. Let's warm it up, hopefully well, and we do get a final day win. Soler, Buendia and Petanga. Or Petagna, whatever you want to call it, as the manager rating goes down again. Where did we finish in Serie A? Did we finish higher than 5th? Maybe we're going to have to settle for Europa League if we lose this. As no, we finished in the top 4. So I've left the next manager to come in with Champions League football. Still not at all where Juve should be. And to be fair, we only had the 2nd most defeats in the whole league. Inter probably should have won the league, but if we wouldn't have got all them draws, we might have come 2nd, which is a shame. And going down from the division is Salternitana. I don't think they're in the game, Serie B, but oh well. Venezia, the cool kit club, and Spezia. Honestly, really good kits that Venezia have, but still they're like 80 quid each, so you won't see me doing a career mode in that anytime soon. This is definitely not for Venezia. Sorry to spoil it for you guys as we're getting scout reports through, but I do not care about them at all. It's straight into the last game, then we're going to wrap the squads up and everything at the end, as we do have another player back as well. De Ligt, slightly tired for the Champions League final, which I didn't expect, but at least we do have one player. Weston McKennie, I'm very, very sorry, but you drop into the reserves, as it's going to be Wojciech Szczesny in goal for the biggest game of our career. Geertruida, De Ligt, Bastoni and Perraud, Buendia, Soler, Locatelli and Kulusevski. I think I've said that right this time. Dybala and Matheus Cunha up front over Abraham. A couple of difficult decisions. I mean, Ezri Konsa was in the build-up and he's fitter than De Ligt, but Matheus comes back in the team. Ikone over Buendia, who hasn't done the greatest, and Ikone was the starter all the way through the games, but got himself injured, as I've gone with that lineup. How fitting would it be after 6 seasons, starting with Nottingham Forest? I would have never expected to be here, but we could possibly be winning the Champions League with Juve. As the stage is set, and you can see which stadium this is at already, can't you? Back at one of our old stomping grounds. We were at this stadium for the majority of last year. Would I say majority? No, just the ending of last year, really. West Ham United, the Olympic Stadium, is where it will be Chelsea against Juve. I mean, they do have quite an advantage. It's still in London, and it's a team they play every season with the West Ham badge plastered around the whole bloody stadium, the London Stadium as it's now called, as we're gonna get to see the big teams facing off. There's the trophy, and it does feel like a bit of an away game, this one, of course, because we're in London and we're in the away kit, as it's Edouard Mendy in goal. I hate reading out teams in the final because you know they're going to be good, as the bench is even good there. Without Weghorst on it, De Vrij, Reece James, Van Dijk, Carvalho and Chilwell at the back. I'm guessing that's going to change in game. Havertz and Mount sitting, even both even though they're both attacking. Pulisic, Hudson-Odoi and Alexander Isak up front. At the start of the game, I'd say that's a mediocre team that should probably not get to the final, but this far in, you know they're going to be good. Let's come on, get the first goal in this. I mean, I don't think there'll be many goals as much as there was in the quarterfinals and, of course, the semis in this. And even the round of 16, there was quite a few goals flying in against Villarreal, so maybe it's a high score and maybe it's a low, as there's a big tackle right there as well. A yellow card for Kai Havertz straight off the bat. Yes, it is Kai Havertz, as Carlos Soler going to try and be more patient with the build-up. Guitarita almost lost the ball as well. If he wouldn't have got fouled, it would have been quite poor, as Cunha has somehow got past. De Vrij right there, tries to whip a ball in, and please, yes, we'll take a corner to start this off with. And of course, Chelsea, the team that knocked us out of the Champions League with Ajax, as De Vrij, the ex-Ajax man, putting it over. That was quite a chance, as Manuel Locatelli threads one out to Matheus Cunha right here, who's got an overlap as well. It's Kulusevski, puts a ball into the box, almost at the back post, but it is all us to start this game off. Cunha with a shot, not hit a hand, which I was hoping it would have done. I always hope it does when it's a pop shot from the edge of the box, as Manuel Locatelli on to Carlos Soler here. Dybala in front, pops it round, he goes for a low shot. Blocked, as we're doing well against Chelsea here. And Perud goes in the book as well for a challenge on one of their players, as De Vrij over the top. Virgil van Dijk, as it's a very big surprise he's at Chelsea. I didn't tell you this, I don't think, but I tried to sign him with Ajax when he was a free agent from Liverpool. Of course, that didn't come through, as Alexander Isak with a shot straight at De Ligt. We could have had Van Dijk and De Ligt at the back against Chelsea right here as well. The Dutch duo, as Cunha tries to keep the ball. They're very good defensively. As Alexander Isak, he has the ball right here, tried to get a tackle on from Bastoni. Now our defence being pushed upon us. We've got 20 minutes gone in this game, 25 of the first half still left, as Dybala gets the ball passed out to him right here. And what's he going to do? Paulo Dybala, that was meant to go through the middle, but hasn't threaded through, and we're away from the tackle right there. Cunha in front, there's a ball in the box there for Soler, and it was just too far away from the captain. Could have been a great goal, that one, as Kulusevski whips the ball in from the corner as well. Down to Guitarita. Cunha with a pop shot. Bastoni does manage to somehow keep his foot on the ball and keep his foot on the ball well as he gets it to the edge of the box. The right back, Guitarita, who we brought to the club. Now around the corner, and we're offside. Stefan De Vrij. It does look like he's actually staying at right wing back in this game, as we're going to try and get a tackle in here. It looks like it's going to be a bit end-to-end. It's opening up a bit as we've dominated early possession. We've got to watch out with Perud on that yellow card. As Stefan De Vrij with a throw right there. Cut off straight away. Mason Mount's pass cut out as well from Carlos Soler. Can we try and counter from this? Carlos, keep on going. And I was meant to try and thread that ball through, but the centre-back regen, Carvalho, with a brilliant tackle onto Isak. Bastoni with the best tackle he's made in the Juve shirt as well. Absolutely phenomenal from the man who's not truly settled in, but that's good enough for me, as Cunha puts the ball out wide here onto Emi Buendia. Can we get runners in the box? It looks like we might be able to. Try to cross it and blocked by De Vrij, but ball still back. Perud through the middle. Soler opens his body up, goes to swing one, and saved by Mendy. Tell you what, it's not a boring game, this one. It's quite close, you know, as Carlos Soler now gives this into Matheus Cunha. And can we try and get one before half-time? It's Cunha again, fouled. And that's a free kick in a dangerous spot, you know. Carvalho even going in the book for that. Wouldn't have expected the card to come out, as there's no way Soler's taking this. There's one man to take it. He's come close with quite a few free kicks right now. Get some power on it. Get some curl down low. Paulo Dybala! Oh, and Mendy's caught it like through the post as well. That looks so uncomfortable for him. But he has managed to stop it, as that could have been it before half-time. That could have been a vital goal. But at the break, it's exciting stuff, you know. I don't mind it. 0-0 with Chelsea. Oh, dearie me. Kulusevski with the ball to start the second half off with us. Oh, that's a rough tackle from Christian Pulisic. Don't let this be a lively second half, because I'm still calming down from that first. We had a big chance to take the lead, but of course didn't do it, as Carlos Soler managed to get that ball just out wide to Perud. Now into Buendia, who's not had a bad first half. I mean, you can't afford to in the Champions League. Patient build-up as well from us. Buendia still carrying on, I'd say slightly dominant, as that header from Dybala is over. Yeah, not fully on top, but I'd say we're doing enough to try and win this game. We've just got to make sure we do actually take a chance and win this game. As Guitarita, Kulusevski, Locatelli, Carlos Soler through the middle onto Matheus Cunha, and Dybala gets this out wide. That's a good ball, you know, onto Buendia. And Reece James gets the ball passed straight to his legs, do you know? It's Kulusevski taking a throw in right here as well. It goes into Locatelli. And Locatelli to pass it back. Kulusevski, Geertruida, Locatelli across the field into Carlos Soler. Now onto Perraud. As Perraud's going to get the ball into the middle now onto Mateus Cunha. And there's a little trip right in front of us there. Can we take a chance? There's 20 minutes to go in this final. But still, Chelsea stands strong with their 5 at the back as now Paulo Dybala finds the man out wide in Geertruida. Can we work this in? No. Read by bloody Benjamin Chilwell, as this is starting to get on my nerves a bit. Need to try and take the chances we're trying to build up. But probably still the build-up's not good enough as Pulisic. Into Kai Havertz, into Chilwell now. Puts it around the corner into Pulisic. And what can the American do right here? Is he going to cross it? It's a good dink, you know. Isak with an angle and Bastoni. No way is that a handball! No way is that a handball! As we have gave a penalty away with 15 minutes to go. Chelsea with the chance to win the Champions League. And it is. It is. We've got to put the ex-Chelsea man on now. Tammy Abraham. As can Szczesny become a hero in our eyes? Kai Havertz sends it down the middle. Sends it down the middle. It's all out time. Chelsea are winning the Champions League as it stands. That is just not what we want. Not what we wanted. I can't even speak. I'm terrified. Ultra attacking. Oh, dearie me. He didn't deserve that. As Tammy Abraham now out to Kulusevski. What can we do right here? Come on, number 44, the Swede who's dragged us through against Real Madrid in the last minute. Does he have something up his sleeve this time? Straight into Carvalho. My days, that centre-back is a very, very good defender. As I tried to play a little bit of a triangle there and succeeded. Mason Mount has a man in the middle. Locatelli get across. Doesn't get fully across into Ben Chilwell. Over the top into Pulisic. Offside as we need to move quick. No subs. I just want to get on with the team we have as Geertruida drops it off into Locatelli. Dybala drops into the hole and does receive the ball himself as now it's out to Jonathan Ikone. No, Tammy Abraham's on the wing. What is he doing there as Emi Buendia tackled when he just can't afford to be and Geertruida has to come across. Just keep the ball, please. That's it. Tick around with it as Locatelli waits for a run through the gap. Gets it. Not the best. Tammy on this side though. Tammy Abraham against his former club. Can't sidestep. Mateus de Ligt. It looks like it's going to be now or never, you know. Into Dybala right here. And Paulo Dybala. No, it's Buendia. Has to cut back. Get that around. Locatelli. Chip that in the middle. It's going to fall to Cunha. And no, it's Dybala. How have I mistaken both of them? But we are back in it. 89th minute. The Champions League is not Chelsea's just yet. And it won't be Chelsea's. Trust me on that. We're going to get back into this game. What a header from Paulo Dybala at the London Stadium. Tammy Abraham doesn't care. He's celebrating against his former club. What a goal it is. Formation screwed with the ultra attacking, but I don't care. Headed past Edouard Mendy for 1-1. An extra time beckons as Mason Mount over the top right there. That's a good ball, you know, into Pulisic. Geertruida tries to drag it away. Locatelli into Carlos Soler. And yep. Oh, dear me. I'd rather have penalties. I know there's a bigger chance that we can lose. Look at the domination as well. Chelsea did not deserve their penalty as we go again. I'm going to change the ultra-attacking formation just in case we have to do it again. But hopefully we don't. Hopefully we're not chasing the game at all. Can go back to the normal and try again. As Bastoni straight away with the ball into Locatelli. Carlos Soler. Can we try and do something about this? We're going to pass it straight to the side of him. Tammy Abraham tries to keep it right there, but usually when I was just concentrated on speaking, like the last goal, it actually came. So can it happen again? Dybala, Abraham, out wide. Tammy Abraham really does need to be in the middle of the box, but he's not there. Whipped in towards Dybala again. Won't mind another header. And with all those shots that Dybala takes, who would have expected in the biggest game? It's a header that he scores. He's not the tallest of players, of course. There's now Mason Mount. Same could be said for him with a good ball around to De Vrij. Got to stop the ball coming into the box as it does. Szczesny. That's an easy catch for the keeper. Tammy Abraham finds a pass off to Carlos Soler right here as well. Soler into Perraud. Now Soler again. Can he just pass that in the middle? Keep ball. Keep ball. It looks like the first half's almost over as well. If you do nick one in extra time, it's very hard that the other team come back. So could we do something right at the end? Tammy Abraham's making the run in. The ex-Chelsea player goes over him though into Ikone as these crossers. Come on, Kulusevski, you're better. As the half-time whistle goes for the first half. 1-1 still. 1-1 still. And Eder now on the field. The Italian Eder? Please don't be. Imagine if he's actually come back from the CSL to come and play for Chelsea in the Champions League final and scores against Juve. That would not be a good feeling as Jonathan Ikone cuts inside right here onto Paulo Dybala. Oh, and he almost got himself sent off right there. What a rough tackle that would have been, as we still do keep the ball. If we get one in this second half extra time, you don't know the scenes that will happen as Kulusevski through that gap. Tammy Abraham not fouled. If it was a foul, Havertz would be in danger. Chelsea going to try and attack on the counter again. Of course, the side that won the penalty out as Jonathan Ikone has it right here. I'm tempted to go ultra attacking, you know, because it did work when we needed a goal. But of course, don't want to do that when we are not in the need to be ultra attacking. So I don't want to get caught at this moment in time or get tired, as there's literally seconds left, I'd say. Ball thrown out to Ben Chilwell, as Chilwell, I thought he was going to run down the line, doesn't do in the end. Kai Havertz into Chilwell again, and Pulisic just stand them up. It's Eder now with a bit of a weird control of that, as it should be over. They shouldn't get this attack off, please. And they don't. Penalty kicks in the Champions League final of the Road to Glory. In the actual finale of the series. How is my nerve? Let's try and test it. Of course, that is not what I wanted to happen, as we're going to keep the same penalty kick takers. No jinxing anything right here, as Kai Havertz, who scored in the penalty shootout, is going to go down the middle again. Off the crossbar and in. Down to Carlos Soler right now, as Carlos Soler. I'm not the best with penalties, but last time he put one off the crossbar and in when I went this top corner, and it's saved. It's saved by Edouard Mendy. How is your luck? Christian Pulisic now. Pulisic scores for Chelsea, as this is a rough start to the shootout. Paulo Dybala, how is your nerve, mate? Bottom corner from the score in the game. Pressure on Eder. Can Eder do this? Come on, same way. He skied it. But we, of course, still need to score ours. So, Tammy Abraham, please do not miss this. Bottom bins. Saved by his old keeper. And Hudson-Odoi against Szczesny. Same way again. Skied again! What is going on with these penalties? Right, Jonathan Ikone. I've got my full trust in you. You can actually put one in the top bins. Is he gonna? He's hit the crossbar and the post. He's hit the crossbar and the post, and it's a chance for Virgil van Dijk to win the Champions League for Chelsea. And he's hit the post! Oh my days! How is the nerve? We still need to score, of course. It's Kulusevski against Mendy. And Chelsea win the Champions League. Just like in real life last season. Just like it could be again. The Champions League is what lets us down. The scorer of the vital goal in the semis misses in the final penalty shootout game. And Thomas Tuchel's got his hands on another trophy. Van Dijk, you can't take credit at all. We scored one penalty of 5. An absolutely horrific show in the penalty shootout, but what can you do? Game over. Series over. The Champions League still haunts us. Will it happen in the next series? There's confirmation as well. If we didn't need bloody confirmation from being there, Chelsea win the Champions League. Not the end to the series I wanted, and the manager rating's gone to 59. Oh my days. It's probably got us sacked, and what we deserve from everything that's happened in this series. Just got to do the squad thing and then move on. I'm not going to lie. It was fun whilst it lasted, but looking back at that series, or the seasons of the series, it's not been too successful for a start to FIFA 22, so we've got to hope things move on. As Szczesny, 7 clean sheets in 51 games. I'd expect a bit more from Perrin. Was okay in the cup. Joan not playing. Paraud, decent. Chanaloglu, Miguel, never. Can't judge. Got 2 players out on loan. Ezri Konza, woeful. Dilou, okay. Bastoni's actually lower than Ezri Konza on rating, and I actually think I can vouch for that. He's not been too good at all, as Delic's been the carrier. 3 goals, 3 assists. Danny Carvajal good when he were in the team, and Geertruida better. Emmanuel Locatelli, 28-year-old, 6 goals, 6 assists. Been very good. Ravella okay off the bench. Soler, captain, very good actually. 16 goals, 10 assists. Didn't notice that. As McKennie's okay off the bench, not ever my starter. Cunha, 22 goals, 13 assists. Very, very good for him. And I didn't really rate him too highly. Definitely not that highly. as Monet, 1 goal, 2 assists. Ikone, 5 goals, 9 assists. 2 and 2 for Buendia. Akari okay when he played. Valvado's moving on with the next manager. I think he's not happy here. Kulusevski, 17 goals, 5 assists, very good. Vanessa okay when he played. Dybala, the best player of the season. 22 goals, 9 assists, amazing. And Tammy Abraham okay when he played. Yes, not the longest of episodes this one. Been quite a long couple of seasons in this series, but it has to be brought to an end. And of course, if you didn't see me explain throughout this video and the last one, this is the final one of this Road to Glory. Tomorrow or the day after will be a completely new series, new style, definitely a new thumbnail if I'm actually going to stick with the one I'm using. So stay tuned for that. Hopefully you guys enjoy that one and can get behind it just like you have done this one. As thank you all for the support on this. It means the absolute world to me. Like, comment, share and subscribe with the notification bell as well if you haven't done already. From the Notts Forest days, Sunderland, Ajax and Juventus, whichever team you supported me at. Thank you very much for staying with me. Take care. In a bit. And on to something new very soon. Peace.